welcome to the grid. I just got off of the Clark number 22 bus, and that brings you up here to Andersonville. So the grid is where we take you around one of our favorite neighborhoods and show you where to eat, what to do, and where to shop.
Andersonville is all about small business. The community is just really supportive of independent shopping. We're about independent designers, we're about made in Chicago, we're about a local movement, and everyone in Andersonville just gets that right away. There's a great sense of camaraderie between me and the other shop owners in Andersonville. We're all friends and we pop into each other's shops all the time, and it's a really nice community.
Artwork is our first and foremost forte. Otherwise, home decor, electronics, and vinyl and books tend to be our biggest sellers. We are independent, we are a local small business, and we like to support the other independent local small businesses, and that turns into a bunch of designers. But we have been lucky enough to get an eclectic mix of shops and restaurants up here. It's not all retail and it's not all food. Everyone's a working professional, usually family-oriented, very dog-friendly, very pet-friendly in general, very kid-friendly. We're all just kind of, it's a good mix, I think, of business and life. And every race, nationality, ethnicity, religion, all of the above, we're all kind of just comfortable here. It's not noticed, it just is.
We're in Andersonville. Tell me what makes it so special.
For me, well, I'm a foodie and I'm a compulsive shopper, especially vintage furniture and art.
Well, then you're in heaven in Andersonville.
Yeah, I am. We have all that, just 8 blocks to the lake. There's really a sense of community here, even though there's great diversity at the same time. So that and the proximity to the lake, and then when you combine that with the food and the shopping, it doesn't get any better. If you look at the dollars per square foot of a home here, it's significantly less than anything in Lakeview or Lincoln Park, or certainly as you get closer downtown.
Andersonville is by far one of my favorites. It was originally settled by the Swedes, and of course, if you want to find out more about that, you can go to the Swedish American Museum.
Many Swedes came to Chicago back in the 1800s, early 1900s. So we have a lot of Swedish history here in Chicago. When they first came here, they lived further downtown. And after the fire, they had to move further north because you couldn't build wood houses down in the city. So Andersonville was sort of farmland at that point.
Does it make you feel good to see Andersonville still have such a strong connection to Swedish?
Very much so, but also the fact that we are changing it, that we are welcoming all ethnic backgrounds, we're welcoming everybody, because that's how Sweden is. Sweden is a very open country. That's what it is here in Andersonville, that everybody is welcome, everybody's part of our community.
One of my favorite to-go bites is the chicken shawarma at Taste of Lebanon. It's cash only. My favorite chicken shawarma. It's so portable, it's so delicious, it's so easy to eat. Well, I'm in Alley Cat Comics, really through the alley. It's pretty awesome in here. Been open 7 years. Who knew? What a hidden little gem.
So, you know the deleted Jabba the Hutt scene?
No, there's a deleted Jabba the Hutt scene?
Right, so this was Jabba the Hutt, because they didn't have...
That's Jabba the Hutt?
Right.
That doesn't look like Jabba the Hutt in the movie. Oh, don't open it, I'm not buying anything.
Oh, it's fine.
Uh-uh.
So yeah, 1977.
Nice. This is older than me. Just what I dream of. A guy that collects Star Wars toys. I didn't know there was a Batwoman. That guy's a little scary. Romantic marriage. What pile is this? I Was the Other Woman? A lover's magazine? When it comes to the local shopping, there's something for everyone. Even that person that's super hard to buy for, including the person that likes oddities.
We collect all kinds of strange fringe antiques, is kind of a term we like to use. We bring them in here. It's kind of a touchable museum, motionless zoo, kind of art installation things where most things are for sale. All the locals bring their out-of-town visitors, like to come here. But we do get a lot of tourists, and I like to say that we depend on the tourists but rely on the regulars as well.
Andersonville's really a community within Chicago, and you know, everybody, it's a very walkable community. Everybody wants to be out and about, and I think people are kind of craving that retail experience that you can't find on Amazon. And Andersonville really specializes in those one-of-a-kind shops.
Hey, well, I needed to take a break from all the shopping, and Hopleaf has such great beers and delicious food. In fact, they're really known for their Belgian mussels. Just give us a little background on Hopleaf. How many years? 25 years?
26 years,
26.
actually. We've grown tremendously over the years, from 60 seats to 290. When we first opened, everyone thought we were like, this is like at the edge of the cliff. No one wanted to be this far north. Now, everybody wants to be here. Places like Women and Children First, and Simon's, and the Middle East Bakery, and us brought people here. They were curious, and then they liked it, and they decided to move here. They decided to open businesses here. They send their kids to the neighborhood schools, and they walk around the neighborhood and make it a wonderful place.
Well, you can't be in the neighborhood without coming to talk to the honorary mayor of Andersonville here at Simon's. Tell us a little bit about the bar.
So Simon Lundberg was the founder of the business, and he opened up this bar in 1934 after Prohibition had been repealed in 1933.
What makes Andersonville so special?
It is kind of a really small, tight-knit community in a big city. And I think the people of the community would rather support that local business than kind of a corporate entity business.
I always get, when I talk to you, a sense of pride that you're carrying on this tradition.
I'm very, very fortunate. The man who owned this was Simon's son, right? Simon passed away in 1970. 60 years, father and son owned the bar. I think he probably had people offering him more money than I did. And he still said to me, you know, this is one day when talking, this is where my father sat, and then I've sat at this desk, and he said, I've decided you should sit here next. So he gave me a great responsibility and a privilege of taking over one of Chicago's most historic bars.
So I'm ending my night at Little Bad Wolf. It's a gastropub. They do tacos, burgers, and bows, and they do them really well. And they're open till 2 a.m. To find all of these places we highlighted in today's video, head to the Chicago Sun-Times website. See you next time on The Grid.